Oh my god, they had not one Pokemon item in the store.
Hi, pick up for a pre-order.
Yeah, for
Shining Fates.
ETB or what is it?
I should have 2 ETBs. I should be like the very top of the list.
What's the name?
Keith?
Alright, so we only pre-ordered one.
My girlfriend's right there behind me.
Oh, perfect. What's the name?
Emily.
Emily, perfect. Okay. Do you want to ring up 2 ETBs? Yep. And I'll grab them. They're $124.95. Two of those. Comes to $268.33.
I was wondering, why are you guys charging so much for them?
They're going for more online. So
TCG Player has them for $125.
they were last we checked. Like they might have changed today, but we priced it yesterday. People kept asking us the price for weeks, and we're like, we're waiting until release date. So we priced them
so
yesterday.
what was the pre-order for then? If you guys aren't going to do MSRP or close to it?
Well, we would not need to pre-order whatsoever at MSRP. Like we just wouldn't. Like, because everyone would just come in. It's not a worry about selling these. You know what I mean?
I understand you guys have a lot of demand.
So when we did it, it was $148. And so we're like, well, we'll do $124. Was it not? I am not lying. It was like $148. So today, what happened was, the people selling at $150 were retailers that knew they were going to get them. The new slash of people throwing them on there are the people that went to Target, got them for MSRP, and threw them up there.
Okay.
So the price will rebound back.
I've been to a lot of local game stores. Pre-orders are usually around MSRP, so I don't think I'm going to support this. This isn't right.
But does Rising Star do MSRP?
I bought one box this morning for my niece from Source. I have the receipt. I bought it for MSRP.
They did 50 or?
They did 59, and I had a discount 10%.
Gotcha.
And they have my next one's coming in later on the next order. But I don't think this is right.
If you ever want to literally sit down, because when I bought a gaming store, I thought the whole world was like that too. If you saw how much we pay in our bottom line, if we sold retail, this store wouldn't be here.
I understand you making a cut. I understand you guys making whatever, but for the price you're charging, I'll go buy it off of online, and I'm not going to support this.
Oh, I understand.
Because that's not cool.
If you do buy online, you're supporting the people that got it MSRP and are marking it way up then.
Even on TCG Player, which is made for LGSs.
No, TCG is for the average. You can start your own store.
Okay.
The average person can. So those are people that are getting it like that and then throwing it up there to double the people waiting in line. Like, we had a lot of people come in there like, yeah, I went to 7 GameStops and I have pre-ordered like 30 ETBs at different GameStops around the city. They get those and they sell them online.
I understand that. I get that.
So, no, in all seriousness, what do you think is a fair markup percentage-wise for any item? Let's say we have an item for $20.
If you guys have an item for $20, I don't know, I'd say 30.
So $10?
If you guys paid $20 for it, making 50% on that is decent.
Gotcha.
Right? I used to own a restaurant. It's not the same, but it's similar. I get that.
Yeah. What restaurant did you own?
It was in Arizona. I've moved to 8 different states.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's not a local thing. But I understand. Just, I can't do that. If you guys are...
So
the first question I had when I pre-ordered that was...
We did it on purpose to go under the online price. We wanted to be cheaper than anywhere online because to give you a reward for coming in. So when we did this, we were $25 to $35 lower. So the price has dropped since then.
Right.
So we have not adjusted because of it yet.
And that's about all we have left. That's not for pre-order.
So right now the cheapest is $114 with 15 shipping. So is $129.95.
Right.
So we're still under them. We were $40 under. We kept getting yelled at that we didn't have a price, and we told people, we're not going to tell you. Right now they're online at $180. We're not going to say $180.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And so like we're going to wait closer to the date. So we did it yesterday when it was $144. And we're like, $130? No, let's do $125 even. Let's go way below that. So right now we're still $5 under online from people scalping with that. And if you see, every game we have is under eBay price. So I'm not making profit on that hardly at all.
I can understand that. Just, I can't do this. I'm sorry. You're gonna have no problem selling it, but I can't do this.
I'm just wondering why. What's the part that's making it difficult? That we're still under.
What did you guys pay for it then? Because I know you have a distributor. Even if it's a second-party distributor, you guys are still making a mint on it.
We honestly, if we're gonna make money on anything, it's funny that people are always upset about this. They're not upset about the fact that every other product in this store is under the price you can get it anywhere else still. This is the only way I'm gonna pay my rent. You think enough people are going to come in and buy enough video games at $7.95 when I have to pay $5,000 for a CD buffer, and it costs me $2 a disc to clean it after everything with the buffing solution and all that. And people come in, they don't go like, hey, look, you sell it for 10, I want $6 for it. Like, I won't make profit because I got to buff it for $2.
I understand.
So all that. So this is literally the only way I make money, and the only time people ever yell at me is because it's something they really, really, really want, and I'm still cheaper than online. And so I fully understand. But literally, this is my only. If I could do MSRP and make everyone happy, absolutely.
I mean, like I said,
I had
even
a
if it was
woman come in yesterday with a broken Xbox 360, and she wanted to fix it, and I couldn't.
Right.
Her sister had just died, and she took her kids in. So I just gave her a 360. She came back, her stuff didn't work.
I can
We are
understand
not
that.
greedy people. Like this, I am not making a mint. You see my car? I drive a broken down van. So me making a mint is not like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go buy a Porsche and a mansion. I'm barely making the payments on this place.
Not arguing that. I'm only talking about these, and even then,
So I'm still
20
under
to
the online pricing. If I do super low, if I have a bad month next month, then I gotta borrow money from my family.
like I said, you're not gonna have a problem selling them.
I'm just wondering why you think that we're being irrational. On
Because
the
I
one product-
purchased Hidden Fates from you as well. I purchased
the one
multiple
product-
boosters from you guys.
the one product that
dropped
makes
money.
us a really good product.
You get 6 packs and
So you want me to drop
Because
it way
when,
lower?
No, I'm not asking for you to drop the price. I'm saying you can sell it to somebody else. It's fine. When I put the pre-order in for this, if I wanted to go TCG player price, they're $75-$80 that day. Because I looked because you wouldn't give me a price. I'm like, well, what are they going for on TCG player? That's what they were. So I said, okay, fine. I have a pre-order in here. That's fine.
Yep.
I'll stay here because I'm supporting local business. I get that. And I'm sure maybe you even paid $80 for these. I don't know what your deal is. I don't need to know what your deal is, where you're getting your cards and what have you. But that was my decision in January when I put that in, was I'll support you guys instead of buying off TCG Player for $80. That's what I did. That's why I have a pre-order with you guys. So when you're telling me it's $125 and you're giving me a deal, I get that. That's the price today. That's the street value today.
That's why we didn't do pre-orders. That's why we didn't have people pay when it was at its highest. We could have people paying when they're highest. We're not about that. We're like, we'll do it, whatever it settles at. And, you know, if you come back on Monday, maybe the price is lower, and people that don't pick them up, they'll still be
So I have
here.
a blue and purple down there. So.
Like, it's buying a Magic card. You buy it today at whatever price, it might go down tomorrow. It might skyrocket. Maybe
Right.
everyone stops playing Pokemon, and you can pick these up for $5. Maybe the Pokemon bubble bursts, and
Can't tell you. I don't know, but yeah. Good luck with the sale. I'm sorry. Just I don't think we can. My girlfriend and I can do that. That's not cool. I appreciate it.